You trying to roll around with the sexy bitch? Get this gym gear.
Gym gear.
Gym gear. Keep you hydrated.
Look at this mofo. Can't even park properly with this big ass piece of shit.
Look, guys. Look. I'll be honest with you. I'll be real honest with you.
That's a piece of shit.
First thing, that's a piece of shit. Second thing, I don't care how many tours in Iraq you had, how many people you shot in Desert Storm.
Yeah.
That does not give you the permission to park like a dumb fuck.
Truck people are the worst. I'm starting to realize that they are literally the worst.
And he had the handicap license because he had military plates that said veteran.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look, they don't give you the right to park like a dumb fuck across 5 parkings. I'm sorry. Being in the Army doesn't give you the permission to act like a retarded person. I'm sorry, it does not.
You're like, can I work with them?
And I work with them.
So I can use that word.
That's exactly right.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, man. Being in the Army's not an excuse. Well,
Look at this guy. He's like halfway out.
He's probably a veteran, too. Or he's probably from Texas. One of the two.
Jeez. Anyways.
Just saying, man. Just saying.
Anyways, so welcome to Monday's Locker Room Talk.
Oh, we back, son.
We back. We took a week off. None of y'all.
Had some shit to do. Got some pies to
cook or bake. Whatever.
Oh, man. I had
Anyways.
some pies to pie.
Yeah, we took a week off primarily because the views are down, but also I think a lot of you guys were out of town or some shit. I don't know. And we also asked if it would be all right if we took like every other week.
That's
we did
how
a podcast.
nice we are, man. That's how seriously we believe in equality. We ask before we do.
That's
something.
right. We asked you guys because we're family now. You learned about my inappropriate shenanigans.
That's right.
We're close now. We're all just one giant family and shit. Like, I'm not gonna invite you to Thanksgiving, but if I had a big enough house, I would. So, anyways,
if your cooking wasn't shit, I would want to go to your house.
Damn, you talking about my cooking?
No.
Oh,
but people's
Christian Brothers Automotive. What the
man?
fuck?
I want no Christians working on my car.
Random ass Burger King. Today we're sponsored apparently by Christian Brothers. What is it?
Wow.
Christian Brothers Automotive.
Wow. No, they don't want no.
Hey man, if they don't know how to fix your car, they'll pray to it.
Oh, that's what they do. They don't got no lifts or something.
That's
They just pray to it.
That's all, man. They start throwing spells and shit or whatever the fuck they do. Anyways,
do that Doctor Strange hand thing just over it.
Yeah, man. You start seeing weird symbols pop up. Anyways, so yeah, we took a week off primarily because we wanted to see if you guys would be all right with doing a podcast every other week. So that way, I really want to catch up to the throwback. I mean, not the throwback, but the iTunes uploads are, I think, in the mid 50s, if not almost 60 when we upload this. And I'm really trying to get it to, catch up, man, because I want to get to the point where I can just worry about editing and preparing one podcast versus like 4 a week. Do you know what I mean? Like, for one podcast, I'm preparing like 4 podcast files a week.
Right.
So, and I want to start another podcast, but that's a separate project. And I don't want to do that until I have, this caught up.
I don't want to spoil what that one's going to be, but I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be called Girls We Pied.
Girls We Pied. We're going to have them on, right? We're going to interview them?
Yeah, I'm going to be like, so on a scale of 1 to whipped cream, how was the pie?
That's right. How would you rate the amount of pie-ness?
How was the thickness?
That's
how are
right.
the ropes?
How are they?
How do they feel inside?
How are the battle ropes?
Yeah.
That was good for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you feel that you just lift up a couple inches when your ropes started hitting you?
Did you like them? Was it good?
Yeah.
How did it feel when I Ubered out your house like a thief in the night? Was that cool?
Were you mad at me?
Yeah.
I secretly like to pretend like I'm Tuxedo Night and shit, and I'm trying to get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's
out
right.
of Dodge.
That's right, man. That's how I do. Wow, those houses are dark.
The only thing about those houses, the podcast was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The thing about those houses is that there's some, you see how down they are under the ground? Like they're a floor below level. So if this area ever floods, y'all are fucked.
Yeah, so this is all a riverbed, actually. People
Yeah.
are like, it never rains there. Oh, there's a riverbed there for a reason, so it apparently did at one time.
Back when it was Pangea and shit. Anyways, so yeah, man, what's going on? We took 2 weeks off. Now we're back. We're back to the debaucherous stories and crazy shit.
Yeah, man. Just
So I want to give a shout out to my boy, Savage as Fuck on Instagram, dropping them fire memes Monday through Friday.
Dude,
Check him out.
I saw one or two of his memes this week had some really, really high number of likes on there. I was like, damn.
Which ones?
I don't know. I think one might have been about the pie life, and another one was like, oh, I forget what the other one was, but it was a lot of likes. I was like, damn, this is a meme lord. I must be getting panties thrown at him left and right.
Dude, I was laughing. There was the one where it was like a picture of, like, I guess people were fucking in the back of some airplane, which, by the way, I found the video. Like, there's actually a video. So if you guys don't know, apparently it's I think American Airlines or Southwest or some shit. There's a lady that was going on vacation in Mexico, and like apparently the people that were sitting in the seat behind her were going at it. And by going at it, like the girl was on top of him, and they were definitely having sex, but they were just kind of they're kind of moving, but very small strokes, you know, because you can't in a freaking plane, man. Yeah. It's so ballsy. They were so horny. They were so freaking dumb that they decided to just go at it in the plane, like, dude, not even in the bathroom. Like, dude,
that's man, you gotta be crazy level horny. Was she just like blue balling them the whole?
Probably.
Like Uber over to the airport?
Probably. And he was just like, get on this dick.
Yeah, he was like, I had enough. Get on this dick right now.
Yeah, and then they're going at it, and you could tell. And I was just like, dude, at first I thought it was just a picture. But no, it was a video of it, dog. Ah, damn it. I was going to take this light.
Man, you were a quarter of a mile away from that. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm still going to take it. So, yeah, they were going at it. I'll have to find the video for you. But anyways, the meme lord, Savage as Fuck, he posted a picture of it. And he's just like, yeah, I can't do this. He's like, you got to be quiet, and I fuck like an animal.
Oh, wow.
I was like, savagery.
Hey, man, that's why he's savage as fuck.
Yeah, man. Anyways, so shout out to him. But what's going on with you, man? What's a week away? You know, what you been up to?
You know, just...
Any fresh pie stories you want to tell us? You got any chocolate pie stories you want to tell us?
Not at the moment. No, I do not.
You got any like finger warming situations you want to talk to us
Not
about?
at the moment.
And you
no.
And you went and you got like a hot chocolate somewhere, and you were like trying to keep your fingers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that why you wanted to do this?
You got any of that, dog? You got any of those stories? You got a little something you want to tell people?
I was wondering why he wanted to do the podcast. It was just so he could say this shit to me right here. On live on air and shit.
Yeah, man. And then I'm going to start tagging you in all of them. Be like, hey, Ruben's got that. I'm not even going to finish that song. Some of y'all are going to get that, but some of you are not, because it's an older song, and all y'all are 20.
Gonna start tagging me in all those twerking videos?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's going to be your future, dog. Better get ready, dog. You got to learn how to, you know, fucking Drake say he's got to put a... no, bands that make her dance. That's not Drake. Bands that make her dance, dog. Just I don't know how to drop them singles.
Anyways, John is referring to...
It's a hella inside joke.
John is referring to I met up with this young lady earlier today. Before I met up with John here. Went to the movies.
Yeah.
Did not keep my fingers warm. I was a perfect gentleman. Thank you. And, yeah, no, I've been talking to her all week, so we were met up today. Apparently, we're meeting up tomorrow.
That's good, dog.
Apparently, we're meeting up on 4th of July, too.
Dude, she seems to be kind of the aggressor in this scenario.
She was a little bit the aggressor.
Like, next time you guys go to the movie, she's probably going to have, like, her hand between your thigh.
Okay. Funny
that you mentioned that.
Funny that you mentioned that. So, she had this big, like, thing of popcorn.
Okay.
Stub of popcorn. She came out of the house with it, right? So I was like, okay.
Wait. She came out of the house with the popcorn?
Yeah, because we went to AMC movie theaters. I guess there you can buy like this thing, this like plastic thing of popcorn, so you can get it refilled like every time.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant she had like cooked popcorn like that she just made from like a bag and she's bringing it with her. I'm like, how are they gonna let her bring that in?
No. So she had that, and so we got it filled up, and so she had the drink, and I had the popcorn, and
she's like, I made a hole in the bottom of the tub.
No, so she put the drink between us because we were sharing it, and then I put the popcorn like on my leg, but I really wasn't thinking about it. But like she's grabbing the popcorn like where I had the popcorn on my leg, so she was grabbing the popcorn. I'm like, and I wasn't thinking about it, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, this is a fucking porn waiting to happen. This is probably not.
Is she like reaching her hand all the way to the bottom of the tub and just?
No, we didn't make it. We didn't make it all the way to the bottom.
No, I mean like that's the whole point.
Oh
like,
yeah, she's like,
the popcorn's still full.
I found this brown anaconda.
You're like, that's right, baby.
Yeah, there it is. There
That's
it
what's
is.
up.
It's
That's
a little
what's up.
salty, but hey.
Letting you know.
It's a little salty and buttery, but hey, what's up? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Good, man. I'm excited for you. This is a good change. This will hopefully also bring some good stories to the podcast. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Now, don't be about that bullshit, because it seems like she is being the aggressor, and you can't also just let her be the aggressor. I mean, you guess I could. There's been I have stories of those, but it's.
It's like I got choked out by a chick once.
No, I'm not into that. It's really hilarious. Like I was listening to an Ari podcast where he was talking about how because he's into choking chicks. He's talked about that in the podcast very openly, and he was talking about how he knew a guy though that was into getting choked, and he's like, I'm not into that, and I'm with Ari on that one. I'm not into getting choked, but but chicks like put your hand here and kind of close your hand a little bit. I'm willing to feed that that need. I'm here for you.
I will agree with John. She was the aggressor in this, but I'm taking the lead from here.
Yeah, because I mean, she seemed like she was like into you. Like for a while, I was like, all right, well, maybe you guys are just chilling or whatever. But based on what you've been telling me, like she seems like she's definitely being aggressive. Like she's letting you know. Which man, I will say, that is fucking refreshing. I think. Like we were talking to King Kai earlier.
Yes, I was just talking to King Kai.
And I think it's refreshing that women ask out dudes. Women want to be like, I don't want to have to like get rejected. Welcome to being a guy.
Yeah,
welcome.
Happens.
Most guys are playing the fucking percentage game at some point where you're like, all right, if I ask out 100 girls, 90 of them are going to say no, but that 10% though, you know what I'm saying? Like, as guys, you expect rejection, and I think women are just so used to being the thing that everybody's clamoring for, and you're not used to the rejection. Well, welcome, ladies. Welcome to the real world. And let's be honest, if a guy has a 90% chance of being rejected, the most a girl has is like 30. Do you know what I'm saying? So your risk isn't even as high as dudes' risks. Why y'all tripping? Go out there and get yourself some man.
Yeah, so, I mean, and I had told you about her before and what kind of she would do, but once again, I was like, I think she
just seemed like she's friendly.
Yeah, I thought she was just being friendly until she...
But the other stuff you told me, I was like, no, she's being aggressive about it.
And I was
she's like asking you about stuff.
Yeah, and then, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe you are like that.
Dude, I'm going to become a fat fuck real quick if I keep drinking these things. These things are too good. This is so good.
So you seem to like that. But yeah, so we'll see where this goes, and just take it a little slow here and see what's going on. I will say though, my recent ex-girlfriend and these other girls I was talking to, they had been older or at my same age. This one is a little bit younger than me. So.
Yeah, but it's not like you were doing back in the day where you were picking them off the vine and shit. Like you weren't even letting the fruit hit the floor. You were like, no, I'll catch him midair and shit.
Dude, the youngest
18 in 1 hour. That's the way you were hitting it. You're like, hey, you just turned 18 and 1 hour later, here comes Ruben's phone call.
No. The youngest
17 and a quarter, your fucking alarms are already going off. You're like, all right.
The youngest person I ever dated was like 5 years, and yeah, she was We weren't dating at the time. She was 18, but we weren't dating at the time.
Exactly. She was like 18 and you were...
We were not dating at the time.
Whatever, dog. Whatever.
Whatever
you got to do to keep yourself out.
I was just feeding the plant. I was just feeding the plant. So I could fuck the plant when it got right.
Shit.
That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta feed the plant.
I don't agree with you, man. I am super not into those chicks that look like young girls. Like Ariana Grande, not into her at all.
She's really weird because she used to look really good on...
she looks like a child.
She looked older when she was on the show, and she was younger. She looked older. And now that she's older, she needs to eat like a few sandwiches. It's disturbing.
Who's the other one? Selena Gomez, not into her. She's too young looking. Way too young looking.
She has the same problem. When she was younger, she looked young, and now she still looks young.
I will say, though,
out of it.
I will say those girls, like, although they look young now and they probably hate the fact that they look young now, they're going to love the fact that they look young now when they're 45 and they look like they're 22 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to enjoy it then. But, yeah, I'm not into that, man. You know, every once in a while, I even go the other route. No, not old, but...
You're like, dude.
A couple... No.
I just had so much poon, I got tired of it.
No. There's like a couple moms I saw the other day. I was just like, oh, man, for a mom, you are very hot. Something about a mom is kind of attractive. I don't know what it is. Not like a.
So where's he taking me?
I'm taking you to the hood, dog. We're gonna go back to our roots, and we're gonna go and eat some of the shadiest.
I will
meat
give you $10
seen.
if you eat anything from the 7-Eleven.
$10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like a pre-wrapped thing. I'm gonna eat like a Rice Krispie treat that's made in a factory somewhere.
No, it has to be one of the foods.
Oh, dude, fuck that, dude.
One of the 7-Eleven foods.
No, man,
Look,
fuck that.
On this sign right here, people, it says 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven. There's a cup of coffee, some fruit, and a muffin. It has to be one of those things.
Dude, what kind of degenerate are you if you're drinking coffee and eating fruit at the same time?
Probably one of those ones. Or waiting for the bus.
Anyways, yeah, man, no, I wouldn't do it. I even look at the QT hot dogs that are rolling around in there, and I'm like, this is gross because the grease is already caked onto the rollers, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get sick from this. I hate being sick. That's my number one thing. I fucking hate being sick. Luckily, I have a decent immune system, but I fucking hate it. It doesn't allow me to do jack shit. And when you get food poisoning, that's the worst because it's just vomiting. I'm over it. But anyways, what were we talking about, dog?
We skipped around a little bit.
Anyway, I guess we're done with it. So what else you got going on besides your new situation, which is exciting, dog? What happened to the other girl? Did she ever call you back, or what happened? Never coordinated?
I hit her up again last week, and she was like, "Yeah, we can do that probably."
What the fuck?
And I was like, "What the fuck does probably mean?" She's like, "Yeah, I just gotta have somebody watch my kids."
Dude, that's the thing, right? Like as we get older, where they're only like the options that are our age are women who have kids, who have kids, and now like either are divorced or single moms and never married or whatever. Dad's not in the picture, but then they got kids, so they gotta get babysitters if you want to go out.
So I was like, all right, let me know. Like, I'm free all weekend. Like last week I wasn't doing shit. So I was like, yeah, let me know if you can find somebody. And so I guess she never did or never tried. But I was like, all right. Like I wasn't going to wait around for her.
Yeah, no, I told you that. That's good. It's good you're taking my advice. Don't be waiting around and shit. Don't be Captain Save-A-Ho. Hey, we're speaking of throwback podcast of this week is when we talked about you being a salty pirate.
Yeah,
remember
apparently
that, dog?
that's my nickname.
Yeah,
see,
man, you got like 3 of them.
I don't remember.
Salty pirate. Talked about, remember, you were Captain Save-A-Ho, so I made that that artist. I paid it, motherfucker. This is how fucking... My troll level is at like 10,000%. Your troll level is nowhere near my troll level when I'm paying artists to make fucking cartoon versions of you on a pirate boat or on a boat that says Save-A-Ho on the side of it. That's how pro my fucking trolling level is. I'm a goddamn pro-tician and shit. Wait, what? No.
Pro-tician?
No, I fucked that one up. I'm a fucking troll-tician and shit. A professor of trolling. Yeah. Anyways, and then I just kept that the artist was never available. She actually just contacted me a couple weeks ago saying if I had any more, if I still had work for her. But anyways, I wanted her to take that same photo of you on the top of the front of the boat with the Captain Save-A-Ho, but I wanted her to convert that, and I wanted her to turn you into a pirate and have a fucked up boat because I was saying you were a salty pirate because you were salty as shit. So I wanted it to be like a.
Why was I so salty?
I would pick one. Pick a reason. You were salty about a lot of shit before. So. So that was the whole thing. It's like you were salty pirate or a Captain Save-A-Ho. You were one spectrum or the other. You're like a fucking werewolf, except on one you're Captain Save-A-Ho, and on the other one you were some salty ass pirate. Yeah.
Wow. So there's no in between, man.
That's all you get, man.
Wow.
But maybe this new chick will change you. Maybe she'll change you, dog. Maybe you'll become a happier, less salty.
You're a less racist person. Like. Damn. So you should put gas here.
Damn, $2.95. That's the cheapest I've seen it in a long time. So, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Getting a little ahead of yourself, but hey, man.
No, I'm not saying, fucking set up with this chick. I'm just saying this is good. It's exciting for you. I'm very glad. I mean, a little bit about that bullshit because she asked you out kind of the way I'm figuring it. But I'm glad that you're taking some steps here. I'm glad. Now we just got to have you play the field. You got to talk to some other chick and, play the field, dog. Like I've said a million times on this podcast, like the likelihood of you finding the person that matches greatly with you the first time around, like those people that get married with their high school sweethearts, I'm like, yeah, good luck, bitch. You're not even done growing up yet. Like, wait till you're in college and you realize that you are completely different people. But anyways, the likelihood of that happening is very, very slim. That's why you got to play the field, get to know people, get to know what you like, what you don't like. The one thing that this chick does that kind of bugs you might be the thing that bugs the shit out of you in 10 years. Do you know what I mean? Just got to play the field. But anyways, I'm excited for you. This is cool. Plus, it gives me more shit to talk about and talk shit to you on the podcast. Yeah, we are getting into the hood now.
Dude, we've been in the hood. This shit looks like Gotham City. If I don't see fucking Croc on the corner right here selling crack, I'll be surprised.
So what else is going on with you, dude?
Nothing, man. Fucking worked all day yesterday.
Yeah, you had a long day.
Long ass day. Dude, this is how in the hood we are.
The license plates are in Spanish?
License plate is in Spanish. What? Fucking decipher that for me. What does it say?
Miados. He's saying, look at him. But it's just retarded. Anyways, we won't get into that.
Man, it took you a long time to translate that. You're supposed to be on it. You're supposed to be my Rosetta Stone.
Dude, dude, this guy is so slow. Why are you so slow? My reading in said Spanish is getting slow because I do it very rarely. I have to go in and enunciate it in my head. But anyways.
Man, we should get some cars from here.
The ghetto, the hood.
There's a tire shop right
perfect, dog.
Dude, there's a tire shop right next to a car shop, and right there, little taco stand. Fucking let's get.
Speaking of tires, if you ever need tires, let me know. I know a guy who just started a business selling wholesale tires, and his whole thing is that he can get you tires cheap as shit, cheap. They're brand new tires, by the way. They're new tires. The only downside about going with him is that he doesn't install them for you. He doesn't he's just a wholesaler. But he says he can get tires a quarter of what discount tire is.
Damn.
And they get them from the same place.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm like,
who'd
a quarter.
He have to blow to get that price?
Well, I think he's got a license as a wholesaler. So he's trying to build his business that way. Long story short, I'm not trying to plug this guy's shit, but I'm just saying, if you ever need tires, let me know. It'd have been great if I started a Z right now. I'm like, yo, bro, I need some 335s in the rear and shit. I need you to get those to me for $1.
You got drag radios?
Okay, I need some slicks. I need to be able to rip the ground apart.
I want that effect where it's fire like a Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Mexican Ghost Rider.
I want so much grip that when I punch it, I want the world to be spinning.
That happened in Deadpool.
Oh, fuck. Don't ruin it for me. I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, you
we're going to eat right here. La Casita hot dog. Wait, what? It's a hot dog place.
Sonora hot dogs. Oh, my colon hurts just thinking about it.
I just had a blood rupture.
Yeah, I had a blood vessel rupture.
Yeah, man. Hey, so I got a random ass question for you.
What kind of porn am I watching? Well,
page 54 introduced me to this rope thing. What?
No. Man, I saw some disturbing daddy-daughter porn. That was...
Dog, we need to break down your governor, man.
I was like...
You broke your shit.
No, I was like, this is too much. This is too much. I don't care how hot this bitch is. I can't rub it off to this.
No, what you do then is you just turn down the sound. You don't want any of that shit. Which, it takes away some of the stuff because you're like, man, I'm not hearing any of the goods. But at the same time, it's like, no, I don't want the interaction where the guy's like, oh, yeah, how's that feel like to be my daughter? Or whatever the fuck dirty, weird shit they say.
I'm like,
and you're like,
ooh.
oh.
I'm like, really?
Dog, you're not helping me right now.
I'm like, really? That's what you need to say? Is that what people want to hear?
Yeah, I guess. Dude, I think that shit's getting popular. I don't know why, but whatever. No. My question to you was, look at the...
Fucking take it!
Nah, I'm gonna hold off, dog. We're good. We're not in a hurry. Anyways, dude, why are gay men so fucking aggressive in the way they fucking hit on you?
Yes, man.
Gay men are the only times where I feel the plight of a woman.
Because they're trying to outrun the AIDS.
Like, I've said this. I think I've said this on the podcast. Like, I understand women, how they feel when guys are creepy with them. Whenever gay dudes try to hit on me. Because gay dudes are, like, aggressive. Like, I feel uncomfortable. And you know what it is, man? You know what creeps me out about gay dudes? Is the fact that they get fucking physical with you, like, out of nowhere. Like, there's a couple dudes that work in my work somewhere, and these guys are, like, professional people, by the way. And, like, there's one guy that, like, walks by and he's like, hey, Jonathan, how are you? And he's like, so describe what's going on right now. Like he's like,
John's fucking really grabbing my arm right now. He's
and it's not like a
no,
little
he's
grab.
He's not doing it nice.
He's
fucking feeling up my muscles. Fuck.
Yeah, man. And then he doesn't let it go.
John went to first base with my shoulder.
Dude, that's what that guy does. And I'm just like,
fucking
yo, dog.
I need tendon surgery now.
I was like, yo, dog, I don't need you trying to tell me how much blood I got rushing to my bicep right now. Like, you're trying to take my pulse between.
It feels worse from John's hand because John has fucking pointy fingers like Skeletor and shit.
So, what the fuck is this building? Seems like some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. shit.
That's where fucking the Penguin stash house is.
Dude, we driven by 14 QTs.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, man, that dude, that guy's aggressive, and I was just like, I felt like I needed to like shift to get my arm out of his fucking hand. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, yo, dog, you're very fucking like up front with what you're trying to tell me here. Like, it's a little too much. And there's the only other time I've ever felt even more creeped out by that was there was like a pastor, dude.
My pastor?
No, not your
pastor.
There was
does that with everybody.
A pastor like at this job I had once, and that guy would come around and he would be like, and like one time I was in the cafeteria and he like fucking came out of nowhere, dog, like Batman in the night. And this motherfucker was like, he came out of nowhere, and I think I remember my coworker saying after the event happened, like the moment I realized he was there, like my face turned into slight fear or whatever. But he came out of nowhere from behind me because I was sitting eating, and he like started rubbing my shoulders, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? How you gonna fucking start rubbing motherfuckers' shoulders and shit?
Interesting.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, man, you got animal magnetism.
What the?
To gays.
Oh, fuck. No, man, but you know what? After all these years of this dumb shit like that happened to me, I got excellent gaydar. I think it's a defense mechanism. Where it's just like, I need to know who the fucking gay people are, just in case they fucking...
Just in case one of them fucking tries to blow you. You're like, get off my dick! Ah!
The fuck is that noise?
Where?
I thought you heard a little beeping? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, that might be my cell phone.
Oh,
nope.
okay. Anyways... Yeah, man. I had that the other day where that one creepy dude was like grabbing my arm, and I was like, man, it's too much, dog. Too much, man. I don't know if I'm giving you the fucking gay vibe and you think that's okay, but it's not okay. Like, it's not. So whenever I get those situations, like I do feel the struggle of a woman whenever she's dealing with some creepy ass guy who's being a little too weird. Mm-hmm. I get it, ladies. I am empathetic to your struggles in life. I am. Because I've gotten some weird fucking touchy-feely shit with some random-ass strangers that I did not welcome that. I don't get it. I wonder if in the gay world that works. Like if a gay dude talks to another gay dude like that, then the gay dude just kind of like, yeah.
I work with some gay dudes. The gay dude I work with is he's not having any of that gay shit. Like he's
What?
no, he's not. He's like, yeah, I'm gay, but he's like, I ain't like those other gay people. Don't think.
You should ask him next time you go to work and you see him. Be like,
He
hey,
was just telling
my
us.
boy.
He was just telling us because his husband works with us, right? So he was like, I guess he took 2 days off because he was sick, and his husband works 410s, and he works 410s too. They're not off on the same day, but since he took a day off because he was sick, they were there together one day, and so he was like, I guess somebody was like, oh, did you and the other person's name that he's married to, did you and him have a good time together on your day off? He was like, no. He's like, I didn't want him around because I felt like shit. He goes, why would I want him around? He's like, he was telling us, all of us, because we're all pretty good, decently good friends now. He's like, everybody thinks. He goes, I want him around. He goes, I don't want him around. He goes, when I feel like shit, I feel like shit. He goes, everybody thinks we're just at home blowing each other all the time. He goes, no, we're not doing that. He goes, no. He goes, I want my personal space. He goes, no. He goes, I'm just letting everybody know. He goes, we're not at home naked blowing each other all the time. He goes, he's in his room. I'm in my room.
They got separate rooms, huh?
Yeah, I guess he wants personal space. He said he needs his own space. So
Wow.
he's like,
Are they
he goes,
married? You
Yeah,
said?
they're married. He's like, I love that dude. He goes, but he just gets on my nerves sometimes. He's annoying sometimes, so I just got to go out of the room sometimes.
He must be the Jew in the relationship, right?
I guess so. I would assume so.
I mean, you've never seen them together?
Yeah, I've seen them together. They're chill. They're chill guys. They're not stereotypical gay dudes. They'll fucking cuss you out.
Interesting.
They'll punch you too. Don't fucking get confused.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get twisted. They'll fuck you up.
Maybe
Don't
you,
fuck
bro,
you.
not me. I'll fuck him up.
So yeah, but it's just funny. And then he made a joke about teabagging or something. I think he goes, yeah, everybody thinks he's since we're gay, like we're just at home teabagging each other. He's like, no, we're not doing that. And then one of the members, like higher function members, heard and he started laughing. He's like, yeah. He goes, we're not doing that. This is pretty funny. He's a pretty funny guy, but no, they're not like that. So maybe other gay dudes are.
I get that. I've gotten a couple of those stories where I'm like, dude, this is too. You're being a little creepy now. You're being.
Well, he's also told a story too. He goes, yeah, I watch TV or whatever. He goes, and some dudes, he's like, I'm gay. He's like, I understand you're gay too. He goes, but some of you guys, you're overdoing it. Like, there's nobody that gay. Like, you're doing it for attention.
He's not into those dudes that are overly gay.
Yeah, like you're
like
doing
those
it too
guys,
much.
that fix people's houses and shit, or remake guys.
Yeah, like
What is Queer Eye for the Straight
yeah,
Guy or whatever.
yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, or like the people in the parades are fucking like in diapers and fucking in like chains and shit. He's like, come on, it's too much.
So they're not going to like San Francisco and doing the gay. The gay parade.
Yeah,
That should be the thumbnail for this week. Is you and I doing in that gay parade.
It's like, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Yeah. So he said that before. So he's pretty cool dude. But
I mean, some like chill dudes. My friend Susan, she has 2 gay friends, and those guys were awesome. Those guys were hilarious.
Yeah.
Those guys were hilarious. Those guys were awesome.
These guys are hilarious too. They fucking. One of the husband comes to eat lunch with us sometimes. So he's fucking hilarious. He gets along with my director and my supervisors, all of us.
There's a lot of intermingling going on in your work. Like, those gay guys work together, they're married or whatever. Then you talk about, like, doesn't your boss have work? Does her husband work there too?
No.
But then you have some members that date, right?
Yeah, all the members date each other. Fuck, that's a clusterfuck. That's like a high school, man.
Yeah, man, that's just a drama waiting to happen.
They got a lot of drama going on. Between that, and then not too many of. Oh, I can't say that. Maybe some of the staff date each other, and then I think actually, now that I think about, one of my supervisors is married or is. I think she is married to one of the other staff. I think at the other campus.
Yeah, man, a lot of intermingling going on here.
Hey, man, it's just easy. Like, when you got somebody who understands your schedule and what you're doing, it works out that way.
I suppose.
And then it also maybe works because you're either like a driver or you're working on a daycare side, or you're doing my job, and they're all a little bit different. So all the schedules are a little bit different. So they all overlap a little bit, or they all don't overlap. So you might see each other a little bit, and you might not see each other at all. So it might work out pretty well for you, just depending. So yeah,
I guess. Yeah, it just seems like it could be a liability.
That it can be. I'm almost certain they told me you're not allowed to date during HR meeting when I was filling out my paperwork. I'm almost 100% certain that they're like.
They mean like with other coworkers, or
Yeah,
with like the people that are there? Good Lord.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, with the coworkers. And I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I can see how it'd be a liability for sure.
Damn, so you have to park right here now.
Yeah, man. You see that? Freaking
Yeah,
trucks.
park right there.
Once again,
Park right there.
truck problems.
Right there.
Park right in this corner.
Oh, there you go. Park in the
Park
corner.
in the corner. Oh, maybe I'll take that one right there.
Yeah, so I was like, but then I asked my buddy, and he was like, no. He's like, no, that's
I don't
fine.
give a fuck.
He's like, no. He goes, how they expect you not to? I was like, you're right, guy who has no affiliation with HR. You must be right. I'm not going to ask anybody else about this. And so, but my supervisor was trying to hook me up with that first chick, so it's probably fine.
Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's part of life, I guess. You know, it's going to happen. People date at work all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I work at a pretty big place, and it's like people dating there all the time.
Yeah, man, guess to. It's
Yeah.
just like I said, I think that's why it's so easy. Like, if you have somebody who knows your schedule a bit, it makes it easier. It definitely makes it easier.
Well, not just that. It's also, like, harder to meet people
Well, yeah.
as you get older, too. Like, as you keep getting older and older, it is harder to meet people. So I could easily see how meeting people in the same circle, whether it's your job or hobbies or whatever, is like the easiest way to get to know somebody. And shit happens, you know?
Yep.
So, anyways, all right. Well, let's go deal with my addiction here, and then we'll return to the podcast.
Get some cocaine.
Alright, so that didn't go as planned, but whatever. Back to the grind we go, dog. I'm getting hungry now. I know you just ate, but I'm getting hungry now.
Just ate.
I almost want In-N-Out or something salty to go with all the sugar I just had. Anyways.
If you get my car, we can.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We forgot your car is somewhere in the netherworld. The Netherlands.
That'd be so fucked up if I got a ticket for parking there.
Why would you get a ticket from parking there?
Hey,
It's a
man,
public
I don't
parking
know.
spot.
I don't know.
You should be saying it would be fucking cool if somebody stole my shit, so my
It
insurance
would be
company
cool if
could.
somebody stole my shit.
So my insurance.
I got all
company-
my collectibles in there.
Why do you have so much shit in your car, dog?
Because just memories and shit.
Dude, I clear out everything from my car. If anybody breaks in my car, you ain't getting shit except a pen.
I have
And maybe a motivated results sticker. Who knows?
I got that foot soldier I made out of beads.
Oh, but that's stuff like you've made. It's not like you have
No,
your
that's
pop
not-
collectible all in there.
No, just like random stuff hoses left in my car.
What are you hoes leaving, dog? Are they doing that thing that they do where they just leave stuff at your place or leave stuff in your car so they let other hoes know that,
Yeah,
you know, there's
yeah.
other women that are around?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
what I call marking their territory.
Yeah,
ladies, y'all are going to be like, we don't do that.
The fuck
Yeah,
you don't.
the fuck you don't. I
The
know all
fuck
y'all.
you don't.
I've had anything from scrunchies to fucking
Scrunchies are
those
big.
hairpins.
The hairpin
the
things are a big thing.
fucking
I know I was
everywhere.
dating one girl. She would, I would get her from college sometimes, community college over there, and she had a fuck ton of hair, man. It was just fucking long and shit. So she had a ton of those little fucking hair things that go in her hair, those little pins and shit. There would be a ton of them in my car every time.
Yeah, man.
I'm like,
That's women,
Oh,
and
the
maybe y'all don't do it consciously, but you definitely probably do it subconsciously. Some of y'all do it consciously though. You know what I'm saying? You leave the hairpins, you leave
Except
the
for this-
scrunchies. I saw a fucking
this guy who's just in your blind spot for no
once
fucking
again,
reason.
who is that? A fucking truck. Once again, truck drivers are the fucking worst.
Yeah.
The worst. And if they have Texas plates, I'm getting the fuck away from them because they're probably terrible, terrible drivers.
Anyways, but yeah, she did that all the time. And she might have done it because I only saw her like once every week or so. So she probably like this dude probably seeing some other chick on the side, just in case. I'm gonna leave about 4 or 5 of these things on the seat.
Pins or like chapsticks, like or lip gloss or whatever, or use panties. Man, it's just just leaving shit all the time. I know what y'all are doing. Y'all sneaky smart. I know.
Well, my other ex girlfriend had red hair, right? So like that just shit. Her hair was like fucking dog hair. First thing.
What?
It was just fucking. It would like fucking just stay in the car. I could not get that shit out of the car. That shit was supposed to be on the down low. How am I explaining that?
You're like, why is Jean Grey in your car? I don't know.
It's fucking cosplay wig. I do that on the weekends.
You're like, on my weekend I play Gambit.
Yeah. It's fucking in there. It's like, who's this long ass red hair? I don't know.
It's my cosplay wig.
Yeah, man. I see how you hoes do.
So we're just at the my addiction, which is that stupid video game. It's my little hit of drug that's allowing me not to buy a car right now, because like I was telling you earlier, I went to go look at storage units. Insanely expensive. So I'm fighting the urge to buy a car right now. But anyways, back to my point. Did you see that dude that was with that chick?
Yeah.
Okay, this brings me. Whoa, Van, you want to fucking get in my lane, huh?
Whoa, Namekian, calm yourself.
Anyways, that brings me to one of the topics I want to talk about today. Women, okay, especially
you're all horrible drivers.
What?
You're all horrible drivers. I just told the chick earlier. She's like, we could have gone in my car. I'm like, first thing, you ain't driving. Like, let's put that right now. You're a horrible driver. She's like, but I drive for work. I'm like, I don't know how they trust you to drive for work. You're just bad. She's like, you're so funny. I'm like, I'm being serious. You ain't driving. What's wrong with you? Anyways, that's a topic for another day. All right, go ahead.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I just meant y'all women, all right? No, I know you guys, when I say y'all women and you know some derogatory shit coming your way, I know all y'all ear holes just open wide the fuck up. Y'all are ready for this anger. You're ready to break your pencil lead on the table when you hear the shit I'm about to say. Y'all women are into fucking boys, all right? Especially young girls. They like dating these guys that are fucking boys, all right? What I mean by boys are these fucking dudes that are more worried about like how tight their pants are and the way their hair looks and how they look when they're dressed and what they're wearing and the brands, and like those motherfuckers that are like, yo dog, you stepped on my shoes. Like, what? Like you're that worried about your goddamn shoes, huh? Or those motherfuckers who are like always fixing their pants and making sure they're tucked in or whatever, or like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all are into fucking boys, and that's why you wonder why you got all this fucking drama with men. I mean, some of that could be your fault, by the way, but all I'm saying is, when you're dating fucking boys, that's what you're gonna get. Boy-ass childish behavior. The problem is, you ain't trying to deal with no and then, so, my point to this is, y'all gotta start fucking dating men. Fucking goddamn men who don't give a fuck about how fucking well coordinated their fucking outfits are and how fucking well their hair is done and aren't getting a haircut every 3 days because they gotta get that fade right or some bullshit. Y'all gotta stop dating fucking boys. Because that's the problem. Y'all are dating boys that are more preoccupied about their shit than they are about the relationship or you. And then you're all upset like, well, she's not giving me no attention. Well, why do you think that is? Because you're fucking boys spending more time at the hair salon than you are. Sorry, barber shop. Whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, you gotta date some goddamn men. Get over these problems.
That's right. That's damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like all my clothes on the basket on the floor. I ain't fold that shit in at least 2 weeks. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I went to work that way too. I don't give a fuck.
It's just like I was looking at that dude and I'm like, man, you are way too preoccupied with your looks.
Yeah.
And you're less worried about that girl. Like, if that dude should be trying to get with that girl instead of trying to worry about his fucking outfit.
Yeah.
It's like just dealing with boys, man. You gotta deal with fucking men. When you're done fucking dating boys,
call up a real man, right?
That's right. That's right, son. Hit up a real man. By the way, my Instagram handle. No,
that's right. Real man who could deadlift heavy.
That's right.
I bet when they lift, if they do even lift, you know what? You know what I bet they lift with?
What's that?
with some lifting gloves.
Probably, yeah.
Like a
the
child.
bitch-ass hands.
Like some soft ass hands, keep
Yeah,
their
that's
hands
right.
soft.
Yeah.
Not like these man hands right here that lift heavy ass shit.
Your man probably touches you and you're like, oh, it's like another girl touching you.
Yeah, it's probably like that.
It's like another soft woman.
It's probably like some soft woman lips,
With
like
a
the
great-
south. It's like the Southbound touching them and shit.
That's right. It's probably fucking some women touching them that like
Child.
that have well
Child.
oiled and well manicured hands.
Yeah.
Motherfucker probably goes to the pedicure and manicure spot more than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
man. Stop dealing with these fucking boys. You don't even know what it's like to be with a man when he just fucking picks you up and puts you up against a wall and just lets you know what's up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you feel that fury. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well that escalated a little quick,
Trying-
but yeah, I
trying to,
agree.
trying to leave you all shivering
Wow.
in pleasure and shit, just looking back at me all like, damn. I didn't know this dude had that kind of power.
You know what that's from? Heavy ass deadlifts.
That's right. That's when it pays off, ladies. It's simulating a deep thrust.
That's right.
A long, deep,
You
strong
know,
thrust.
every morning when I wake up, I get the foam roller out. I just stretch out. You know why?
You know what I'm saying?
I might have to lay some dick down. You never
Yeah,
know,
you
man.
never- you gotta be
gotta.
ready.
I can't just get a fucking Charlie horse while I'm
Yeah,
fucking
man.
laying some long strokes
Gotta
down.
be prepared, man. See, that's what a man focuses
That's what
on.
a man does.
Not on your fucking hair fade and shit and your jeans and the brand of shit that you're wearing. Fuck all that noise. Tell your goddamn man will tell you what's up and then afterwards be like, where's your jeans? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I walk home
That's right.
naked. That's how fucking
I don't give a fuck.
situated I am.
That's right. That's exactly right. I wore the same jeans all this week. I didn't want to wash clothes. Well, fuck. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Just start dealing with fucking boys. That's your problem. That's your problem. Deal with fucking mature ass men, and we'll see what happens. Now, now, you gotta fight your urges to deal with those fucking crazy dudes. I know how y'all ladies are, but that's not my point. My point is stop dealing with fucking boys. That's the problem. But anyways, that's what's
That'd
up.
be true, man.
You know what I'm saying, trying to get people learned up in this podcast.
On the opposite side of that, also while we were there, I saw some ladies and maybe some girls who should not have been showing them titties out, and I was like, first, underage girls, you need to put those away because you ain't old enough to be doing that. Like, where are your parents at?
Dude, I was thinking about that one day. I saw one girl showing a little too much, and I was thinking to myself, if I was her dad, I would beat that ass. I would beat that ass.
Yeah, man.
If I fucking saw my daughter walking out like that, I'd be like, you gone and got it twisted, all right? All right, you gone and got shit fucking twisted. Because your dad's not a fucking boy. Your dad's a goddamn man, and you about to get an ass whooping.
Yeah, man.
You're about to get an ass whooping.
Then,
The fuck is? Why is there
Wow,
always
what the
gigantic?
fuck?
Holy shit!
what the hell
That car
happened
is
there?
like, fuck.
Oh,
What is?
oh.
There's always accidents down here,
good
dog.
lord! What is this, GTA? Vice
Looks it.
City?
It looks it.
Wow. All right, that got sidetracked, but that car was fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. It was like on the dirt.
It was on the dirt,
Yeah.
going the opposite way of I don't even know how that happens. Wow.
Yeah, man. So some,
Yeah,
back
and
to the
then-
point, some girls,
and then
cover up.
the other girls, I'm like, wow, those are very nice. Those are very lovely. I like to motorboat those.
Yeah, but
And then I was looking at them. Well, those are the older ones. And then the other ones, get your ass beat by your dad. If you knew who your dad was, that'd be great.
Wow.
But the older ones, I'm like, wow, those are nice. They're definitely motorboat worthy. But then they get mad when I'm looking. I'm like, ho, you got that shit so low and so pushed up so hard. Like, what did you want me to do? Like, what?
That's exactly,
Like,
dog.
what?
So that's my thing. If y'all women have a response to this, I'm very curious.
Yeah.
For those of you that like wear stuff that's highly revealing, but then you get mad when dudes are looking at you, like, yeah, some of you are gonna be like, you're such a sexist pig. We don't wear shit for you. We wear shit because it makes it look great or we feel sexy in it. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. You might look sexy in it, but it also doesn't change the fact that you look sexy in it and we gon' look. It's just the way it works. Like, if I had my fucking dick out of my pants, just fucking swinging, just like I didn't put my zipper up and my dick just fucking came out and was just a giant mass just swinging there out in the open and I was just walking around like that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I wouldn't get mad at you because you're looking at my dick.
No.
I'd be like, yeah, I fucked up and I
Here's
just
my
let
dick.
my massive trunk-like dicks swing around.
Like, my bad. I forgot.
My bad.
I forgot these 8 inches when it's soft. Or right here. Sorry.
My bad.
Fuck.
I don't blame you for looking. It is somewhat impressive.
Stop looking before it gets hard. You're going to go blind. Not ready. You're not ready.
So that's my point. My point is that you
Yeah.
got to expect a dude to look at me. For example, I think I've told this story once before. And I remember I told you a long time ago I was going to like a dentist appointment or some shit. And remember I told you there was a girl that I saw that had an amazing boobs.
Yeah.
Like she definitely had a boob job, but
Right.
she was wearing some shit where I'm like, dude, I don't think you're wearing a bra. And there's like I saw it from far away, and we were crossing, like we were gonna cross each other, like walking towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like just thinking to myself, do not look at her tits as she's walking at you. But she was walking in a way where she was creating and generating enough energy to move her breastises in a very bouncy way.
Yeah.
Like she was definitely, she knew she was getting attention, and she knew like, hey, I got some huge boobs.
Right.
And yeah, they're there. And I was trying not to be rude by just staring at the mesmerizing Doctor Strange looking spell she got going on.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like she had a cocky kind of smirk like, yeah, I know you're trying hard not to look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some girls do like that
attention,
which I don't mind. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get it. So at the same time, though, don't be mad at me if we're looking, especially because I've actually had this discussion with women before. As a male, as a straight heterosexual male that loves the female body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like subconsciously, your eyes just dart over to boobs. I don't know what it is, but if there's a girl walking in and like there's some cleavage showing or whatnot, naturally your eyes just go there for some reason. And then later on, you're like, wait, why did I just look over there? It just subconsciously happened, and then you're like, well, I didn't say, oh, look at that girl, let me look at her rack. Like, it just, your eyes dart there, and it's a weird thing.
It's that monkey shit.
Exactly, it's that monkey shit. So, as a male, it's almost like weird. It would be very, very, very difficult. You have to be very conscious constantly about what you're looking at and doing, and to avoid looking at something like that.
Yeah, man. Anyways, that's just what I was noticing right there. And I was like, yeah. I think Kanye said it the best himself. She got the goods and she got that ass. I got to look. Sorry.
Still relevant. His new album, though.
Not relevant. I don't want to say somebody who told me it was good, but it wasn't good. I'm just going to put that out there. Whoever might have gave me a
I've just
review
listened
on
to
there.
the single, and the single's not good.
I
It just
don't wanna
doesn't like it
say-
doesn't flow right. The way the words flow with the music is not very coherent. Like it's very off to me. And you look at his old school stuff, and his older stuff is way better.
Hey, look,
Classic
I understand.
still.
I understand he's what is he? Bipolar. He needs to get it back in check or not get it in check. Whatever made him make all that good music. Like I don't know what he's doing now that he didn't do then.
Okay, nobody wants to say this, but him being married to Kim Kardashian's got to be a factor, right? Like being part of that crazy ass family. Like being in that neurotic household where people are just constantly looking at social media and like constantly doctoring photos and constant. Your job is basically like a reflection of how well you look to like the rest of the normal peons.
Yeah, probably.
Some of that's got to drive you a little crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, he can at least make good music about it.
I don't know, I guess. I don't know. I think he's also not as hungry. Like when he did all the other ones, he was, starving artist. Now he's just
Like, look, I'm not
gigantic
asking for
figure.
College Dropout Part 2. I will settle for. I'll be happy. I will punch a baby for what was it? My Dark Twisted Nightmare Part 2. That quality.
That was good.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, that was good.
Be happy. Like I'm not asking him to reinvent the fucking wheel. I just want a wheel. He's just giving me stars right now. Like,
Yeah.
he's giving me I don't know, fucking different shapes I don't need. I need fucking wheels, man. I need wheels. So
I get you, dog. I get you.
So I'm saying. It's not too much to ask for. Look, Jay-Z and Beyonce put out new shit all the time.
Dude, wasn't Jay-Z supposed to be retired 13 times now?
Yeah, man. And he gets bored. He's like, I gotta write some new shit. It's all fire. Probably. I don't know. I know it's not dog shit. That much I can tell you.
I guess. So, on a change of topic, so get this shit.
Wow.
So I was thinking about this earlier today. How... Like,
Good Lord, that's a lot of traffic on that side.
Yeah. Remember when we were in high school?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you liked a girl?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if you wanted to kind of, like, get with her, you'd have to work hard, right? Like, you have to get to know her. You'd have to, like, ask her out on a date, maybe, you know, whatever. Get to know her. And then maybe after you, like, maybe you start dating her, right? You're like, ah, man, yeah, awesome. I'm really getting to date this girl. But you're still in high school, so maybe it's like puppy love or whatever. So, but maybe you guys start kind of getting a little crazy and start, like, flirting or whatever. And maybe she'll send you, like a kind of naughty pic or whatever, right? Back on our old piece of shit phones where the photos look like giant pixels rubbing up against potatoes in space.
Right.
And that was like, you were happy, man. You were happy to get those pictures. You were like, man, this is so hot. This chick just sent me a picture of her in, like, you know, under her smock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
her smock. Oh, fuck.
She took a picture of her with her poncho on, and there's nothing under the poncho, you know? It's on my imagination how to work at it, you know? I'm like, yeah, I wonder what's underneath that poncho. Yeah.
It was probably breastises. I think I know what those look like.
Oh, I think I see an outline of a boob. Which gives you a little bit of side boob under the poncho. You're like, yeah, I like that poncho boob. Yeah, poncho. That's the next shirt, poncho boob.
Like, I'm gonna pass out to this later.
Yeah, man. And see, that was kind of cool. That was and it was super exciting. It was super exciting. And you know what, man? I was a little sad. Earlier because I realized that kids these days have it fucking easy. They got it easy, man. If you're a dude living in today's time, if you're a young man living in today's time and you like a girl, all you gotta do is find out her social media. You find out what her Instagram profile and shit is, and she's probably like an aspiring like fitness model. And she like probably has a shitload of photos already up, and you can get her like in her underwear photos and doing awkward like, hey look, I'm upshotting this workout video, and you just see outlines of everything and everything.
Popping off, by the way.
Great. Yeah, man. Nowadays, kids do not have to work hard at it at all. Like at this point, I expect kids to almost be getting like sexts at like teenage years. You know what I'm saying? Because technology is so good now, too. It's like the camera phones are awesome. Get all kinds of cool shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Back in the day, we had to work hard. I had to work hard.
That's right, man.
You got a fucking Polaroid or some shit. Like, that's
man.
all you got. And you got a little poncho side boob. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got.
Hey, man, you had to struggle for that. First thing, if you could afford some text messages.
Dude, that's right. You had to pay. You had a certain amount of them, right?
Back in the day, you had to pay. You get like 100.
Yeah.
Or like 500.
I told that story in the past how I got in trouble because I went over my text messages. I was flirting with this chick, and I had no chance at play because that chick was like 23 and I was like 16.
Damn, son. You see, look, you can never change who you are. You're always going after the old chicks. I'm always going after the young chicks.
Damn.
You can't change who you are.
Dude, this chick was banging it. When I was 16, my first job working at Toys R Us, sad moment of silence for Toys R Us since it's now closed.
Rest in peace, Jeffrey. You're the real one.
Moment of silence over. So, yeah, all I'm saying is back in the day that chick was banging, and that was my first job. And I remember she was banging. She was like a woman, man. She was like a proper woman. I remember her being a legit proper woman and me being a goddamn boy at that point. I was 16. I was a boy. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I would have been terrible if I tried getting with her. And I remember like laying some game down, and I was texting her in the middle of chemistry class, and it went, we kept going, and she was leading me on, dog. She was leading me on like a motherfucker. And I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna keep texting because there's a possibility of me getting some action here, some craziness with this 23-year-old. Mm-hmm. This 23-year-old, man, I will risk this shit. And then in the end, she was just like, all right, I gotta go. I'm actually like done with my shift or some bullshit. And I was like, so what about all that shit? And she's just like, oh, I was just fucking around. I was like, you motherfucker. And I remember at this point, my parents, I think, had just gotten this cell phone. So they were just like, dude, what the fuck? You are way over your text messages. Like I was not 1,000. I was like 500 text messages over the fucking text messages. Because nowadays, once again, kids got it easy. And y'all got unlimited texting plans. Of course, park next to us. Why wouldn't you park next to us? We're fucking in the middle of buttfuck Egypt. And you're going to park over here with your shady-ass van. Anyways, back to my point. Back in the day, you had to pay like per 1,000 text messages or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not unlimited like it is now. So, which, you know what, man? Sometimes I kind of wish it wasn't unlimited. Because sometimes you get some text messages from people and you just don't want to talk to them. You should just be like, I'm running out of text messages. I'm sorry, I'll talk to you later. How easy to escape would that be? Like it's some fucking person you don't like.
You should start that again. Next time you get one, be like, I'm running out of text messages.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Well, you can do that now because I've been looking up new phone plans because I want to get out of, ours.
Yeah.
And, man, see, even if we get off it and I go for not a prepaid one, but basically a prepaid one, it'd be like $40 a month for like unlimited like text and like 6 gigs of data as many minutes and like text so it's unlimited minutes and text, but you just gotta pay for the data, right?
Right.
So as long as 6 gigs will last you, okay? It's $40 a month, so that's how much it costs right now.
Right. It's tough.
So, I mean, on that, like, you'd be like, yeah, see, I got to buy my text. Because on those ones, they have different plans. So you could be like, no, I'm cheap right now. I only got 500 texts.
That's what I should do when my boss texts me, because I hate, I hope my boss never hears this. I hate when my boss texts me when I'm out of work. Like, text me some dumb shit like, hey, did you take care of this thing? I'm like, you couldn't have asked me that the next day when I'm at work? Like when I'm off the clock, man, I am off the clock. Like my focus, I leave my work at work and I just leave. I don't worry about it till I get back the next day. And so when I get a text message from my boss asking if I've done something or whatever, and it's something that could totally wait, like I should just be like, yeah, I'm running out of text messages, so I'll just see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Something like that.
I only got 4 text messages left and I'm saving these for an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to do that to somebody just to see what they respond. They're going to be like, what? You're running out of text messages? Who still pays for text per text?
Be like, I do. You don't pay me enough.
Oh, that's a good one. That's what's up.
Is that our old friend?
That's our old friend, dog. He's come again.
First
Dude, he's like stalking us. Look, he's like...
First and foremost, fuck this guy.
For those of you OG listeners... Remember how there used to be a van or a truck that used to be sweeping shit? He's here. And he's in the fucking, like, he's just stalking us like a Rottweiler in the fucking corner of an empty lot. He's just waiting and shit. But anyways.
Oh, man. Before we leave, happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
Go lights, motherfucker.
That's right. We want to be thank our military for saving us from the aliens.
By military, we mean... Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum.
Yep, from saving us from the alien attack. I'm
Bill,
really glad they were able to rebuild the White House and make it look exactly like it was before.
I mean, they had to.
It's a monument now.
It's a monument, and all those
people
died.
Fuck those aliens.
Also, Mel Gibson, he traveled back in time to help the American Revolution.
Yep.
Can't forget him.
Fucking dude's a hero.
Hero, man.
Yeah, fuck those aliens, by the way. Fucking fuck those aliens. So that's it, man. Hope you guys are having a good 4th of July here in the next coming days. The Popo's going to be like, what are these weirdos doing?
They're probably like, oh, he's just sucking each other
out. Yeah, hopefully you guys have a good 4th of July. Once again, shout out to, who's the fucking sponsor? Christian Automotive Company. And Want to also remind you guys to subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or on iTunes. Subscribe to the podcast. Share it. Giving you some. We're giving you 4 hours of content a week. How good is that?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, nobody's giving you 4 hours of free shit every day. Your boyfriend's not even giving you 4 hours of their time. So why aren't you being faithful to us when we're giving you 4 hours of our time?
You should. You should buy a merch. If you want merch, you should.
Merch
tell
coming
us.
soon. I'm thinking we're gonna have to come out with that side poncho boob. Boob poncho?
Boob.
Boob poncho?
Poncho boob.
Poncho boob. Anyways, that's it. Any last words, dude?
If you got questions, we got an email. You should
That's
send
right.
them there.
What is it? Monday's mail sack?
Yeah, Monday's mail sack.
Yeah.
That's how you feel about cleavage.
Yeah.
Somebody should be checking those. Don't want to name names. It's probably the same person who told me the new Kanye album was good. Whatever, though.
All right. Nice. This person driving by looking down at their phone. Anyways.
That's how I drive. That's how I drove all the way back over here to meet you.
Jeez. All right. We'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.